Yippee! Tricking! Yeah, let's go. Doing front flips, side flips, and whoa, we're getting wicked crazy here. Doing back flips. No mames! Yes. Finally getting back into backflip training. I learned that flip first, actually. I learned a Webster first, technically, but backflips is what I actually delegated to be my first flip that I try hard at, essentially. A little bit of training lore for you right there. But yeah, I tried it on the air track first, and then I did it on the pit pillow in this session, and I cut the training of this short very quickly because on the backflips, I straight up gave myself a haircut, and I stopped training backflips for a minute just because I landed on my neck too much, and that gave me a little bit of fear. And I didn't have the fear until I got the haircut. So then I was like, okay, yeah, do something else for the rest of the session. It's not like it was afraid forever type fear, because if you peep game next session, so the next day, I actually did all 3 flips in one go. Not a full combo just yet, but it was done in under a minute, and y'all might recognize this from a short on the channel. Maybe you won't, but yeah, this is a little behind the scenes of the short, essentially. And yeah, this is the exact pace that I was going, and I'm proud of it. But yeah, there's the room to put it into a combo some way, somehow. I think I would do front flip, back flip, front flip, side flip. I think that's how the best way you. Oh my god, my English. Whew. Okay, whatever. We're on a back full clip, anyways. Oh gosh, and the first rep of this back full is honestly as bad as my English right now. Holy wow. Yeah, I totally forgot how to set. So, I mean, you don't have to set exactly to do it. I haven't landed this skill yet, so I'm not even gonna give advice for this, but I know what I'm doing wrong, and it's kind of because I'm doing it into the pit. So I'm leaning back essentially too much, and I need to get more height, but also there's the factor of, ooh, do I want to risk clipping my feet onto the purple mat and then I go face first into purple mat? No, not really. So I'm kind of leaning back a little bit too much, but getting practice for the sets. Possibly going to air track to pit pillow or the white marshmallow for that setup. Maybe just maybe. I mean, I've done it flat ground to marshmallow before. That's how I first learned it, but I never landed it. So I think maybe air track to practice landing. Ooh, ideas are in the air. And something else that's in the air is my body, because whoa, I'm getting good at scoot side flips. Still working on the basics, working on the pit, not always throwing it off rip onto the spring floor or the air track, what have you. But yeah, it's been a little combo that I've been enjoying so much, and I think I want to try and learn other skills that can go out of the side flip. So possibly learning more kicks like a D-leg or something like that along them lines, and then I can practice up here, do the scoot, do the side flip, because I land that 95% of the time on the spring floor. It's so rare that I fail. I think I could just do it here and then practice the kick out of it into the pit, because something that you might learn is that learning just the skill on its own is different from having an approach from a different skill from it. So there's different setups that you can use, and different skills will provide you with different avenues. It's just being able to put the pieces together and to actually make it flow. The running side flip is going to be different from the scoot side flip in a way, because you're closer to the ground with the scoot, and then with the running one, you're basically completely straight up. So yeah, that's already right there, a big height difference in how that combo works. Okay, enough friggin' IQ yapping. Yeah, my tricking brain is growing. Whoa, crazy. Who cares? Nobody. People care about scoot side flips on the air track instead of the pit. Yeah. So I was kind of gassing myself a little bit too much earlier, possibly because failing on the air track, but hey, give me some slack. That was the end of my session, basically, so I was doing a little bit of low energy training at that time, but hey, I'm still making it, which is nice. And yeah, did enough of that, so I moved on to a similar combo with the scoot as the setup, but instead of flipping, I am kicking. And some people say that this is a 540 kick, and then other people say that it's a swipe. So I'm not too sure what I can call it, but either way, didn't even land it this first time. Yeah, I was sending like quite a few reps, not gonna lie, to try and get this. I don't have it perfect, like on air track or spring floor, but it feels pretty cool to be able to land it. And also, this is the only way that I can land my 540 in quotations. So yeah, possibly learning a standing or spin step 540 is on the list for eventual, like next month or something. I don't know. I think I can do it. I believe in myself, but yeah, kicks are something that I really need to invest more time into. But yeah, speaking of progressions, woohoo! Still have not taken a class on A-twist, but I am doing it. Yeah. Your boy does not care. Because I'm basically getting like the height. It might be because of like air track abuse. I've never tried it on the spring floor yet, but I don't know if I'm not twisting fast enough, or maybe I'm just totally wrong about me getting enough height, because I think I have the height, but I just can't nail down onto why I've never landed this yet, and every single time it's a failure. Never landed an A-twist, but it'll come eventually. This is like third video in a row, I think, that y'all are seeing A-twist slams, so yeah, you're welcome, I guess. But this is the first video where I'm trying a parafuso. Like I said, kicks are slowly coming in more and more as I go, and I did parafusos in the class, learned that, and what a parafuso is, it's basically like you get that crescent kick coming out, and then your other leg comes and meets it halfway, and it turns into a D leg at the end. Yeah, at the end. Yeah. It's like, yeah, halfway, stop, meet together, and boom. It's kind of cool. Yeah. I'm not the best showing of it just yet, but hey, it was only one class of learning it, and wasn't too bad. Something that really is bad, though, is this angle. Oh my gosh, Diddy angle. What? And I'm popping out of the frame? Ew, disgusting. I should have taken way more care in how I planted the GoPro, but whatever. It's just pull-ups. You can see how they function. But yeah, these pull-ups were not feeling the best because I actually hurt my wrist a little, which I mentioned at the very, very end of my last video. So if you put your right hand up and your thumb is facing you, if you point your thumb towards you, that hurts for me. If you tilt your wrist back and your thumb goes to the right, that hurts me. So yeah, it's all pain on the pinky side too. So it's one side that's just ultra painful whenever I do anything like that. And if you're doing those movements and you can kind of wrap your head around it, basically anything in tricking that's on your hands, it's gonna hurt and be painful. So, yay, wonderful. But in the gym, I have been playing around with it a little bit. I can still bench just fine. These pull-ups, they weren't ideal. There was like slight pain, but it was barely anything, barely. Um, but yeah, like tricking right now on the wrist is just not a thing. So yeah, that might hinder progress with combos a little bit um, going into the end of the year. But hey, life happens. That's part of the sport in a way. Just gotta set myself up for a major comeback, get this wrist healed up, stronger than ever, and then make sure it never happens again. But yeah, that was the video. Yeah.